Hey guys, what's up? Cardinal here, and today I'm here with another Card Fight Vanguard deck profile. So today we'll be going over an Orfist deck. Let's get right into it. So we'll start off with the ride deck first. So for the starting Vanguard, I'm running full VBS just because it's the main starting Vanguard for Orfist. Running one Rotis, so pretty self-explanatory, and running one Kubisia as well as Orfist. Since it's an Orfist deck, we're going to go with the Orfist ride line. Next, let's go with the main deck. So here we're going with the grade 3s. We have 3 Orfists. So obviously you want to get your Persona rides off. So we're going to run max number of this. Not much explaining to do here. Next, we're going to be running for Alderdirk. This will be the new card that we got in BT2. So if you're in Dark Knight, then you get 2k, and if you're in Abyssal Dark Knight, you get 5k. And the main skill you want to use is the second skill is when this card attacks at the end of the battle, you can retire one of your Shadow Army tokens to retire one of your opponent's rearguards. So this is a really strong new addition to the deck because you get to have some retiring without using the order, and you can also get rid of your tokens, which is actually kind of important now because with Leonard running around, you don't want to get multiple hit, so that's really good for that. Next, we're running 2 more Kubisia, so this will be the kind of like the filler slot that we're running, just because there are a lot of damage deniers in my local meta, so I'll be running this just to get some extra beaters out in case I get damage denied. And that's it for the grade 2. It's not really too many options here. Next, let's go over the grade 1s. Next, we're going to be running 4 Thumberino. So this is the new grade 1 that Orfist got, and it's a pretty powerful card. When this card boosts, you can give your Shadow Army token plus 15k, and then at the end of the battle, retire everything inside that column and draw a card. So she pretty much refunds herself, and your Shadow Army tokens doesn't really cost that much. It costs like a Counter Blast or 2 Counter Blasts depending on which card you use. But getting the draw one just to thicken your hand and just to clear out your board so that you can kind of play against Leonard is pretty important in the current meta. So really nice. She also helps you swings for really, really big numbers. So yeah, pretty important in the deck. Next, we're going to be running 4 Bovamine. Bovamine will help you countercharge. So this card is pretty important in the deck, just because this deck does use a counterblast a lot, and your opponent is smart. They're going to counterblast deny you. So we're going to be running 4 of these. I was playing it at 3 before. 3 is fine if you're not really up against players that know how to counterblast deny, because you'll be able to manage your counterblast pretty efficiently. But in events that you are playing against high-level players, then it's more likely not than they're going to damage deny, especially if you're playing Orfist, because Orfist really does rely on that 2 counterblast in order to practice skill. So they're just going to give you 1 damage at a time, so that you really don't have too many options to go with. Next, we're going to be running 4 Perfect Guards, just because, you know, it's a Perfect Guard, so we're going to run it. Next, let's go over the orders we're running. So we're going to be running the original grade 2 order that helps you draw 1. So Soul Blast 1 to draw a card. Just to help you draw some cards. It's nice. Next, we'll be running 3 of the one that generates the Shadow Army token for Counterblast 1. We're running this because of the amount of Counterblast deny that we have in the current meta right now. Yeah, even if you don't have Orfist online, you can still use this to proc a token out. And then if you have a Bovamine can help you counter charge. So your opponent is kind of if they don't attack you, then that's fine. Then you have 1 damage to use next turn. And you're also, you know, save hand cards to guard, right? But if they do need to, if they are attacking you, then you will have 2 counterblasts, so you can use Orfist next turn. So that's kind of the idea behind that. Next, we are going to be running 2 of the phase 3 order that helps you retire something in the front row. So this is just mainly here to play against decks that have really annoying front row units. At the moment right now, I guess it's kind of Monster Strike and Nirvana. Monster Strikes, they can get some pretty annoying cards out on the field, so we're gonna be running these just to pop those. And for me, obviously, if they have Erger on the field, it's 15k shield, so that's going to be pretty annoying. And yeah, for the triggers, we're going to be running one of the Brandt Gate over trigger, just because it can help you pump your numbers by another 15k, assuming you have Shadow Omi tokens in the front row. Actually, you know, even if you have these will also get buffed as well by 15k because it doubles their power and doubles their crit. So overall, it's a pretty good over trigger. I think it's definitely not the best, but it's not bad. Next, we're going to be running 8 crit, 3 fronts, and 4 heals. So overall, the deck is pretty self-explanatory. You might be wondering if 9 orders is too much. But in this deck, I think you really do need 9 orders. Well, not you need 7 to 9. 7, I played games where I ran 7 orders and I just didn't draw into the order, even when I mulliganed my whole hand. And it just feels bad because you just can't do anything. With 8, you can choose to go either 4 of these or 2 of these, but it's really a meta call on my part, just because I do have a lot of really annoying, really annoying units that I want to pop that sometimes just isn't fast enough with Elder Dirk. And there's a lot of counterblast deniers also in my meta, so there is going to be this card here that can help you charge it, just to help you put your tokens out, and that's why I'm running 3 of these. And of course, this is kind of, I honestly think this is mandatory at 4, just because you do get a draw card back for playing this, so it's kind of just deck thinning for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You really want, if you don't have the orders, you really do need to mulligan your hand until you get another order, because you're gonna get a search one, but if you don't have these, it's fine. You don't need to mulligan for 1. And if you draw too many, you can also use it as discard fodder for your ride deck or PG, depending on what the situation is like. But for the most part, I think, yeah, 9 order, it's fine. If you think it's too much, you can just cut 1 out. It's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Not much else to say. The deck is honestly a lot of fun now. Honestly, before in BT1, I bought this deck, but I wasn't really having too much fun with it because the deck doesn't really do that much. But honestly, I'm saying honestly a lot. But honestly, the deck, you can do a lot more with the new addition that we got. And you're not really as scared of getting Candlebox denied now, because we have a bunch of new stuff to use. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you want to build this deck, and you want to, this deck is out in English, I believe, so you can build it if you want. You can support the channel by using the affiliate links down below. But that's pretty much it for this deck profile. I'll probably be doing some Monster Strike decks next, just because I don't. I've been playtesting with them. It's not they're not super good, but they are a lot of fun to play, especially if you're playing Monster Strike against Monster Strike. That's pretty much it for this deck profile, guys. This is Kartaku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!